We scarred from the streets, that's the mark of the beast. Thou shalt not covet or running your charm and your peace. I'm heartless. The black market should be marketed me. So basically, I'm just gonna go off like the comment section too. It's not like written down on the.
Okay.
But obviously, we're.
Yeah, that's fine. That's even better because it looks like you're what's the word? Connecting with your fans more.
Yeah, more authentic. It's more of authentic.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we'll get it started. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? We are here. The moment y'all have been waiting for. They are in the building. We got Denace and Spencer up in the piece. How y'all feel, man?
What up, man? What's going on, broski?
Some shady.
We got Stan and them in the building. We got the all the questions that y'all have been putting on the social medias. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna read through some of the comments that we got on there. There's no particular order. Just shout out for everyone who dropped. I got my own questions too. Then at the end of the interview, we gonna talk about that song that y'all been waiting for and all that. So, first of all, let me start off with my own questions that I've wanted to ask you. First of all,
okay.
When I heard of you, it was the MGK diss, the first one.
Right.
I'm not done. I reacted to that first one, and it was funny because the way it was promoted to me was it was literally Eminem, because I didn't see it off your channel. Someone had re-uploaded it. And just said like
that's what they do, bro. They upload it on their Eminem. Then fuck it, it works. It's free marketing.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? Is that like something that
it gets in the way, but it literally gives me free marketing, bro. Mm-hmm. So I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I don't. As long as I get people on my page and they can go through my songs, mm-hmm. they'll understand that I'm literally talking about what I'm going through. Yeah, we might have the same tone of voice or whatever, mm-hmm. but I think a lot of white people have just that sound, bro.
Yeah.
There's rappers before him that came out that kind of sounded like him. Just the tone of his voice because they were white.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, we're definitely for these like disses though. We're definitely putting on like an Eminem.
Well, obviously,
kind of voice. In terms of the people that like re-upload shit, it's cool. They never give credit to us, but whatever. One of the videos got like 16 million hits. And he was selling like T-shirts and stuff, and he was getting all the views. Like we didn't make any of the money because he like didn't have like copyright on there or anything.
Yeah.
So like 15 mil, like it's a pretty nice check right there.
Oh, that's big. I know. Oh yeah, that's definitely crazy.
And he probably sold shirts too.
Yeah. Yeah. See, because when I first saw the Eminem clip, I didn't even know that. At first, I didn't even know it was two people because it wasn't even like on the name. It was just promoted as Eminem's new diss or something like that.
Yeah.
So I listened to it, but it was so spot on that it took me a while to be like, cause okay, I know this isn't Eminem, but like, is this maybe like a leak or like something that he was working on?
And something he's never released, right?
Yeah.
You can tell it's not Eminem because we can't rap like Eminem. Eminem is the GOAT.
Right.
The intricacies, his flow and shit, like we'll never be able to match that. But,
right.
It's still fun, whatever.
Yeah, but to me, that's why I was like, is it like, because I could tell it wasn't, that's how I knew right away it wasn't M, but it was like, maybe it's something, I was like, is this like something that he was just like working, like riffing or something like, or just going in the studio and stuff, because it was.
I see comments, bro, where it says, M probably has him like, whatever, just to have him diss people and shit.
Yeah.
He probably writes the lyrics and then tells them to go do it. Like,
he made us in the lab.
Like, man, bro, it's crazy, man. It's like conspiracy theorists, bro. They overdo it.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely.
But at the end of the day, we're not.
Check this shit out. So, I was watching some conspiracy shit on YouTube, and one of them had millions of views, bro. And I I was just watching it, right? In the middle of the show, they're like, yeah, Eminem died, and they used Denace's voice as a clone to make songs. So, like, all the new shit is me. Like, what the fuck? Like, fuck out of bro, people are fucking crazy.
Yeah. What's the is that the craziest? Is that the craziest one you've heard? Is that the craziest rumor? Like,
that's conspiracy? The craziest one, 100%.
What about you, Spencer?
There's another rapper called Black Ace. You heard of him?
Black Ace. I don't think I might have heard of him.
He's like, he has identical voice to Tupac.
So
I saw that rumor going around then.
There was another dude too that sounded just like Pac, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Anyway, I forget his name.
So, okay, that was just off the top, the first, I wanted to, because back to the story, my bad, I'm just everywhere. But
yeah.
I listened to the MGK thing, then I realized who it was, but it was weird because I knew the name, but I didn't see the face. So I didn't know it was, because at first I didn't know it was even two separate people until I saw you guys' upload where it said, it had Spencer's name, it had your name in it. Then I was like, and at first I didn't even know what they meant, but it was a really confusing situation when I first looked into it. But then it made me, like you said, it made me start looking into your other stuff. Because then I was just like, oh, okay, well this is, and I started to get it more. And then the second disc, the I'm Still Not Done drop, and that, because by that time I knew who you were, like I knew who it was, so I saw your guys' upload. Did the same thing, did you notice like a difference where more people came to your video originally, or was it like the same thing where like another upload got like 15 million views, or did you feel like residual people coming back from the first one?
Go ahead, Spears.
I mean, we definitely gained like a few more fans, but not until the Nick Cannon one was where we really saw, like, you know.
Yeah, I just got literally like a little over 30,000 subscribers just now.
Yeah, most of the reactions were reactions to Eminem.
Yeah.
And
so I got
now they're reactions to an Eminem wannabe, you know. So like they know it's not Eminem this time.
Yeah.
And I just
that's what I like, bro. Is when they upload it now, they use our name.
Yeah.
I like that because they'll understand. They'll start to differentiate the whole.
And I just want to put it out there that we're not trying to like step on Eminem's toes, because I know that he's heard these disses and seen them, and I know Nick Cannon has, and all of those people. We're doing it as Eminem fans, not as we're not trying to take what Eminem has done. We're just huge fans. We've researched all his shit, grew up listening to his stuff. So
you could tell. Yeah, you could tell.
We're fans, dude. We're the two closest to Eminem in terms of like rapping on a track. So
I think somebody
we took advantage of it, but hey, he can't be mad at us because he created us.
Yeah, I think somebody like like artist to artist stuff. I think somebody like that would understand that more. I think it's sometimes like more like the diehard fans who don't quite understand that, but people like the artist would enjoy that, because like even Eminem has said he draws a lot from Redman. Like he
Redman is one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah, he has influences and stuff.
Crazy,
of course, he has
bro.
his own unique
and just
style.
The way he rhymes his shit and his flows, bro. I like Redman a lot.
Yeah. AC2 is dope.
All right, let's get into some of these. You said Asiatic?
Yeah.
Oh, Do or Die. What you know about Do or Die, son? What? More money, more motor, more homicide. Oh, my bad. All right, let me get to these questions. Okay, so I'm going to just go off the first one. It got 78 thumbs up. It's just somebody, Ronnie Harper says, they've been listening to you for 10 years. And they're just they said I've been listening.
What's his name?
Ronnie Harper said, you've been listening to you for 10 years. This is going to be fun.
It had to be Ronnie, huh?
Yeah.
Because isn't that Eminem's uncle or some shit?
Yeah, I think so. I know there's Bonnie.
Because he talks about it, yeah. Appreciate that, Ronnie, man. I'm glad.
So do you like, of your What do you? Okay, so I know you have a core of fans that you've probably had for a little bit. What do they feel of like all the new success? Because I know, like you said, ever since especially the Nick Cannon one.
They're happy, man.
Yeah.
I get messages. I just can't reply to everybody.
Yeah.
So, yeah, bro. People write me like, "Oh, I've listened to you since like late 2000s," and fucking. I've had people write me, bro, like my brother just killed himself.
Yeah.
And the only reason I'm alive is because of you.
Damn. Yeah.
So that those kind of messages for me, you can't beat that, bro.
Yeah. No, that's, I mean, that music hits people in such a way that I think that people don't understand. That's why I always, like when people say like, try to belittle music like it's not, it's a necessity. It's like something people need. It's not like just like.
It really is. I appreciate all kinds of music.
Yeah.
As I got older, when I was younger, oh shit, somebody called me. I probably doubt. Yeah, when I was younger, bro, it was all hip hop, and I didn't go anywhere else because all my friends listened to it. And but as I got older, I appreciate every genre, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, shout out to Ronnie for that. Mike says, this is a little generic, but shout out, you got to get it out there. When did you start rapping and why? Both of you guys. We'll start with Spencer this time. When did you start rapping? Why? And what made you start doing the stand raps? It's pretty, you knew that was a top one, so.
I started rapping when I was 12. Mm-hmm. I grew up like all over the world, but in Japan. I was a huge Tupac fan, and you know I was attracted to the group at my school that was into hip hop, and they would do like rap battles at the basketball court during lunch, and I was always at the basketball court, so that's how I got into rap. And then we started writing, battle raps to each other. So I started on the diss stuff, so that's why the stand shit comes way easier to me. And then I'm a huge fan of battle rap as well.
I could tell, like I'm
definitely Tupac was my biggest inspiration. Like there was a point where I knew every single Tupac song.
Me too.
Seen every single Tupac interview, every single movie he was in.
That's dope.
And yeah, I just liked how he could change people's mindset and inspire people. So that's why I got into rapping, into music. Okay. And then for the stand shit, just being compared to Eminem on a bunch of stuff, even when I'm not trying to sound like Eminem. So just taking advantage of it, and because we're huge Eminem fans, we had to diss, MGK and Nick Cannon just cause.
Okay, my bad. We cut out. So I wanted to talk about.
Hey, bro, hold on. I gotta piss.
Okay, we'll just keep talking.
Bad, bro.
You good. So when I listened and I heard your verse come on, I could tell that you listen to battle rap. Like I could tell that because there's something. Because sometimes people make dishes, especially on YouTube, and they don't be really like. You know when somebody is from that cloth, like you can hear the difference where it's like. It was the setup. It was the way that, because even in my reaction, I was like, this is how the battle rapper should have been rapping on the Nick Cannon diss. But they seem to come more like parody-ish than, like, have you ever battled before? Someone actually asked me that. Have you ever, like formally, like, in a, not just like, in the lunchroom stuff, because, we all got lunchroom battles. But I mean, like, have you ever gone to, like, an event or something and battled or anything like that?
No, I haven't done like actual like Smack or Grind Time or KOTD, anything like that. I'm friends with a lot of battle rappers. I was going to battle Disaster.
Wow.
But he started to ghost on me. But we were gonna battle, but I was gonna play Eminem in the battle,
Yeah.
But
I was just thinking, bro. So out of all the disses though. Dissing Eminem, I think MGK was honestly the best diss.
Oh yeah, I mean, between the Nick Cannon one, yeah, definitely.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I like Everlast this, but
Okay, of all of them, yeah. Okay, so about
Everlast
you.
this, I liked Everlast. So, um,
and then Cannabis did some corny shit where he was like acting as Stan, right?
the diss to when he dissed
Oh
Eminem,
yeah,
and he put out an album with Stan on the album.
yeah.
Because I remember I bought this because I used to buy fucking albums that I like people that I like, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, the diss on that record was so bad, bro.
Yeah.
He tried to do the whole Stan thing like we did with the fucking
yeah,
whatever, but it was so garbage. I'm like, Cannabis, come on, man.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked Spencer. When did you start rapping and why? And what made you start doing the Stan raps?
All right, so I've been listening to hip hop since I was probably 12, 11.
Mm-hmm.
No, around when Snoop Dogg came out, but I didn't even know his name. I just remember the song and I would sing it in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's fast forward to 97. I used to listen to No Limit a lot.
Let me say,
yeah, bro. And my favorite rapper was Mystical.
Yeah.
And I was, man. So I would listen to him, and then I would get a little tape recorder and record it and try to rap with him. And I'm like, man, this motherfucker's killing. I can't do it.
Yeah, how fast he would rap.
Man, bro, and that's when I fell in love. Like, man, this is what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 or 3 years later, when M dropped, I was like, man. At first, I didn't like him with the Hi My Name Is shit. But my friends like, listen to the album, bro. And I was like, all right, I'll listen to it. Fuck it. And when I got to the Rock Bottom,
mm-hmm.
that's what made me like him.
Mm-hmm.
And he was white, so I was like, okay, it's doable.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can maybe do this.
Yeah.
So I just kept at it, and he influenced me, bro. Obviously.
Yeah.
He influenced me a lot. Like his second album, bro. Around that time, I was listening to him and DMX. Those were my two favorite rappers at that time.
Yeah.
Fucking both of the albums, bro, were just nonstop, back and forth, bro. I listened to DMX, put in that Marshall Mathers LP, back and forth, bro.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And now, for the last, 10 years, personally, I think he writes a million times better, as in rhyming words.
Uh-huh.
But he doesn't make songs like he used to,
mm-hmm. That feel the same.
From the heart.
Yeah.
From the heart. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit.
Mm-hmm. That feels that.
The feel, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, but you gotta evolve. Like he's evolved. He's a million times better as a writer.
Yeah.
And the way he rhymes his shit is just insane, bro. So
I think it's also
there's no way I can't respect that.
I think also a lot of the thing about Eminem is early on he can't be that person he was anymore. Like he can't go through the same thing,
bro. As you get older,
yeah, and that affected.
You don't feel the same way, bro. You don't feel. I don't feel the same way I did 10 years ago.
Exactly. So shout out to.
I used to do stupid shit. If you said something wrong, I'd hit you without saying anything, and then talk shit afterwards.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older, bro,
Exactly.
I got better things to worry about. I don't need to be going to jail and getting, I don't need that shit.
Yeah, especially when you're like M and you worth way more than you ever. So it's a different thing.
Right.
That was a question
from
Mike Halbert, and next question from Isaac Clark. He says, well, this is an easy one. Well, it may not be easy, but what's your favorite Eminem song? Each of you guys, if you could choose one, is your favorite? What is it?
Mine is probably. I really liked Infinite, one of the classic ones. I like Infinite and
the song or the album.
The song, the whole album. I like that whole album, and then I like some of the shit where he did that accent that everybody hates. I actually loved some of that shit, like 3 a.m. The whole. Swallow a nickel on a pin while I'm nodding in and out of the autumn and not the Ramada and holding on to the pill bottle. Then like that, I love shit like that. And then,
I don't remember any Eminem lyric except "Lose Yourself."
That's my least favorite song of his.
Yeah.
Like I just
that Until I Collapse.
I think the reason why I like Lose Yourself so much, bro, is the beat and the way he rhymes in that shit.
Oh yeah, I love
I
that
don't know,
song.
bro.
I
And
definitely
then
love that
his
song.
freestyles too.
Like literally everything rhymes on. If you sit there and like listen to it, everything fucking rhymes.
Yeah,
Everything.
yeah.
I don't know. It's just the beat and the flow, the lyrics. But
So
I mean,
you
that's
say
the only
that's
thing I
like
can
your
think of
favorite?
off the top of my head right now. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So that was
But his underground shit, there's a lot of underground stuff that he had that never made it to an album, and a lot of people haven't heard it. And I
yeah.
think that's one of his best shit.
Yeah, like his verse with Method Man. Like no one remembers that song, but I love that song.
It's
So-
Method Man or Redman?
It's Method Man, and then like his freestyles too. Just the whole like, how did you go? It's only fair to warn I was born with a set of horns. Metaphors attached to my dang umbilical cord. Warlord of rap that I shoot with a 2x4 board and smash with your Honda Accord with a 4-door Ford.
Yeah.
Like that shit.
That is crazy. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Eminem's I've hired an arsonist to fire the entire apartment. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Dr. Kevorkian, that's a rock performing an autopsy on you while you scream, I'm still alive. Like scalpel into the top of your scalp and pulling your Adam's apple out of your mouth.
Yeah, no, he was crazy. He was like he would leave the earth when he would do those like back in the day. But let me get into some more.
Yeah, for sure. And then the song with the anthem, but I think that was Ruckus. Was it Ruckus? Yeah. It was around those days. He did a song with bro. He had fucking RZA on there. He had Tech Nine. He had one of my favorite rappers, Pharoah Monch, bro. Cause he was on that song too.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. Have you heard Oh No with Mos Def, Pharoah Monch?
Bro. Yeah,
bro, I love that
Yeah,
song, bro. That's one of my favorite songs of all time. But
yeah.
I want to get into some questions more about you guys outside of the M stuff. Somebody said, I've been listening to Denace since we are young. Oh, okay, no, that wasn't really even a question. My bad. Somebody asked me where are you from? Sharon McCoy said, where are you guys from, essentially? They have some family stuff, but I feel like that, where are you from more is just...
Sherry?
Yeah, Sharon.
Okay.
McCoy.
Where am I from? Originally, I was born in Europe. I was born in Greece. But I came here when I was 6 months old. I packed up, and I packed up at 6 months old. So anyway, my family took me out here, whatever. We came to Chicago. So I've been here pretty much my whole life. I spent a few years in Michigan, lived with some family, and now I'm back in Chicago. So this is where I'm from. And I see a lot of people say I'm from Michigan, but I'm not. I lived there for a couple of years, but I'm not from there. I've been going there since I was a kid.
Okay.
But I'm not from there.
Have you ever been to 8 Mile?
I've been to 8 Mile, been to 7 Mile. 7 Mile's fucked. There's other streets too, I think. Detroit is... Like, Chicago's fucked up.
Yeah.
But it's so crazy because in Detroit, you'll be in one section, and I swear to God, the building next to the other building, like the whole aura changes. It gets from sunny to dark, bro. I've never seen that before. And it was nice area, and the building next to it from then on just changed. I'm like, holy shit. And I've never seen that before, bro. Like Chicago, when you're in a bad area.
Mm-hmm.
But like in Detroit, it just changes so quick.
Yeah. What about you, Spence?
I'm Australian, mate. So I was born in Australia, and I've lived like all over the world, but now I'm in Los Angeles, Inglewood, Los Angeles.
Oh, see, look at that! I didn't even know you was from Australia. That's crazy. See, I was born in Kearney, Nebraska, but like I moved to Nigeria when my parents are originally from Nigeria, and I was born. They basically had me here so I would be an American citizen. But then we went back to Nigeria for like the first 7 years of my life, first like 5-6 years, then I moved back to America. So I just be saying
that's fucking cool, bro.
Yeah.
Man.
the Greece. We got Greece, Australia, and Nigeria. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah, bro.
UN in the building.
Hell yeah.
All right. So what are you guys working on outside of the stand stuff? That's the question I want to ask.
So
what's like your next?
I've been making music since I was 12, but it didn't really get serious since I put out my first album in 2013. And I remember I was cab driving at that time, and I was like, man, my car was fucking up, and I was like, I should just put out an album and hopefully make $1,000 or $2,000 so I can fix my car so I can get back to work. I dropped the album, and I remember around that time I did like a Hobson contest, and I built up a big fan base real fast. I think I got to like 20,000 followers, and then I hit top 20 on iTunes and Google Play. So
what?
I was like, yeah, bro.
That's dope.
I hit top 20 for 3 albums. I did 2013, 2014, and 2015. I dropped 2 albums. The third one went top 20. The fourth one went top 90. It was just a little EP that I just put out. But yeah, so I've had my little success, I guess.
What's next? What's next for you? Like, what's the next thing you about to do? Are you working on it?
I'm working on an album right now, and I'm trying to drop it April 20th.
Okay.
Just like I did for my first album.
420, so, you already know. We already know. Yeah, man. Yeah. What about you, Spencer? What do you got? And you also before too. Like, tell us a little bit of your musical outside of the stand stuff before and what you got after.
So I've never dropped the album, but I'm making one right now. So I'm gonna drop that, and then we're also doing a stand EP album as well on the side.
Oh, that's very smart.
But like my type of thing is more so like filmmaking. So when I like want to do a song, I want it to like have that viral potential, and then make like a really dope video for it, like NF style. Like NF is doing like the stuff that I wanted to do.
Yeah, bro, his videos are fucking
legendary.
Insane.
He definitely is legendary.
So like,
I like that dark shit. That's why I like that dark shit.
Yeah, and now the problem is not making it like NF. You know, it still has to be original. So, but with the music I'm doing, I'm trying to like, you know, I'll do the stand shit. I'm a Gemini, so like I have 2 sides. One of it is this stand shit and just dissing people that I don't like, and then the other side is actually I'm very positive and actually try to do stuff with like, you know, good messages and shit.
Yeah. Hey, you had a viral video about the fires of Cali.
I have a bunch of really good ideas that haven't been done yet by anyone. So I'm going to be working on that. And then, just like outside this music stuff, I do all film stuff, film directing. So, you know, bringing those 2 skills together, I think, you know, 2020, some dope shit is going to come.
I'm coming out to Cali. You know that for sure. We're shooting videos.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, I was gonna ask if you guys were gonna do anything like that, like with the stand, where's the future of, that's kind of like my last question with that, then we could talk about the song. What's the future with the stand stuff? Do you guys want to keep I guess you already said you're coming out with an EP and stuff. Is it gonna be all disses? Is it gonna be other songs in there too, or how are you guys gonna do that?
So it's gonna be like some disses for sure. Then we're gonna have like some like Marshall Mathers, Slim Shady type of song, where we just because like, you know, we get mad at a lot of shit, so we got a lot of shit to say, and just doing it in a creative way, and then, you know, on the side we'll do our own stuff. We don't want to just be known as the Stands, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know,
I think honestly it was a genius move because I get fucking that shit anyway, so might as well just throw it back at them. What are they gonna say after that? You're trying to be Eminem now?
It's literally like the ultimate 8 Mile thing, where at the end of the movie where you have embraced it, so nobody can even use it against you at this point. That's right. Very smart. Like as soon as
the thing, if you know, anyone watched that video, I'm Not Done, or heard our song on that, like we made it clear that, you know, we understand that we sound like Eminem, and also, you know, hold up a second. Everyone sounds like a mumble rapper today. Everyone sounds alike. At least you sound like, you know, the greatest lyricist who ever lived. So, you know, whatever. Fuck it.
And they are, a lot of them sound alike, man. from the writing to the flow to everything.
Yeah.
So it's okay for them to do it, but if we like the way M rhymes, and you try to rhyme like he rhymes, like come on.
I think because
it's not like we talk about the same shit. I'm talking about what I'm going through and my bullshit in my head. Like M does his own thing.
Yeah, like what I was saying is,
you know what? Actually, whenever we write shit, we actually like Google our lyrics, make sure Eminem hasn't said it before.
Yeah,
because we don't want to, be doing that.
Yeah,
but he's used so many words, you can't really get
exactly.
away.
Like it would be easier if we sounded like Lil Xan. There'd be way less rhymes that we had to.
Yeah, but like I said, I think you guys.
You'd have 5 words in a song. How are you gonna forget that shit?
You guys sound. Yeah. You have a talent to do that. Like I said, from my side, I know you guys probably see different things. I see from doing reactions of it. All I see is like positive feedback from my people. Like galvanate behind you guys, and even knowing it's not.
That, man. I appreciate everybody.
Yeah, knowing that it's not
M. Supports it 100%. Like
yeah, exactly. So before this camera cuts off
really
again,
appreciate your reactions in particular, because like
I told him
you are a battle rap fan, so you're breaking the bars down, which is really dope. And if our flow is off, you'll say and you're honest about this. That's what I was like, man, this motherfucker's honest, and I like it because he says it in a way where it's cool. It's like, fuck it, I'll take this as constructive criticism. He's not dissing me.
Thank you guys so much.
He's just being honest, and I was just like, cool, fuck it.
Yeah, I try to pride myself on doing that, and like that's why I react to a lot of like disses and verse stuff. Like I even react to like the epic rap battles just because I love that competition kind of rap. It's hard for me to do like reactions to stuff that isn't like dope, I guess. I guess for lack of a better word, because I just be like, okay, cool. But stuff like that, you guys have bars, intricacies, metaphors, letaphors. I see the whole thing, so it's like it's fun for me to do. So that's super dope. But before this cuts off, I would like to say we do got a song coming up on the Slime Shady EP. We do. I don't want to say the date. It's gonna be dropping very soon. Very, 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 very soon. We got to get everything squared off.
I want to hear the finished product.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna tell you right now.
What I've heard is fucking insane, and the twist on the hook, and it's
listen.
You can sing, bro.
I can't say nothing bad about it, huh?
I said Screw can sing. That's dope.
I try, man. They tell me I do good with the hook, so man, I try to do it, and that's with the slime.
No, bro.
With the slime,
that twist you put on that shit.
Yeah, with the Slime Shady EP, that's what I was doing. Like when you hear all the songs, they're like different M songs. Because I am an M fan, but like, and I'm not like the typical M fan, I guess, because I do like. If you go through my catalog of what I listen to, I might be listening to M. I might be listening to Uzi. I might be listening to Joyner Lucas. I might be listening to Immortal Technique. Yeah, I'm like everywhere. I'm more about what mood I'm in. So it's I try to incorporate.
Uzi is actually one of my favorite rappers from the new era, bro.
Yeah, I try to incorporate everything to the stuff. So when you hear the Slime Shady EP, it's like me doing. It's not just me rapping over Eminem beats. It's me doing like my own rendition. Like these are songs that in my head, like that version of that, are things I've been singing in my head for years now. Like I was like, man, if I ever got a chance to do that, I would do the song like this. So now that I got the chance to, it's dope. I can't do like what y'all do because y'all be dead. If I could, I would. I would definitely. If I could do that. But my voice doesn't even allow me to do that shit. So, but do y'all got anything, like, any last words, like where to follow you, anything else?
Go ahead.
All right, so, yeah, just follow me at YouTube, Denace, Denace. Where else? Twitter, same thing, Real Denace. Instagram, The Real Denace.
You got a couple, you got a couple pages on Facebook. You got a couple Denace. There's a couple Denace pages on like.
Yeah, they're not mine, bro. Except there's one that's
the Real Denace.
The Real Denace is yours. That's the one. But there's like 3 other ones.
Yeah. There's other ones, bro. That I don't know.
Yeah, you got a lot of fake YouTube pages too, and like a lot of fake Twitters and Instagrams.
Bro, I've had fake like dating apps. Yeah, bro, it's fucking crazy. And yeah, I've had a chick hit me up a while back, And she's
Actually,
like, aren't you a doctor in Texas? We were talking. We were supposed to go out. Like, I just found you again. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I came across you on.
Bro, there's some weird people out there, bro.
What'd you say?
I came across you on Grindr. I was like, you're on here too? And I realized it wasn't you. But,
yo, on that note, shout out.
On my Instagram, that's where I'll be giving like all the updates and shit. Instagram is at Spencer SPENCER #7, and then forget the other stuff. Just focus on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, focus on my Instagram, the real Denace.
Okay,
Denace
we're gonna throw.
Like Menace. So they used to call me Denace the Menace.
Yeah.
I kicked the M out of Menace, and I added the D in that bitch.
Bang! Bow! Shots fired. So, like I said, music coming. I can't wait for y'all to hear this. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to Spencer. Shout out to
bro, I appreciate
Denace.
you, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you. No, I really, and that's why I said too, I didn't want to just be somebody who just reacted to the stuff and then just moved on to the next thing.
We'll get you on the Stand EP as well.
Y'all heard it here. It's recorded.
Oh!
It's recorded. I'm on it.
Let's fucking go.
All right, y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you guys, man.
All right, love you, Justina.